WWE bringing back a WCW legend for Worlds Collide. We'll talk about it. Plus, we've got the latest on a shocking NXT star's injury and an update on the location of WrestleMania 42. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling News right now. Busy day for WWE tomorrow. We have Money in the Bank on the evening, and we have Worlds Collide before that as well. The stars of WWE and AAA colliding in a world. One other name potentially being added to that lineup has made my soul soar, Adam Pacitti.
This is fantastic. The Observer reporting that there has been discussion within WWE of having Mike Tenay announced NXT AAA Worlds Collide. There's no confirmation that he's even been contacted. The hours are ticking down. Surely you would want to announce this ahead of time. The fact that they've got Mike Tenay, I'd be watching for Mike. Forget the wrestling. Mike Tenay. I genuinely consider him to be truly underrated. His team with Don West is some of the best commentary work that I've ever seen. So much fun. I don't know what he's even been doing lately, but when he puts that headset on, it'll be fantastic.
He turned up to get a Hall of Fame induction in TNA relatively recently.
So he did, yeah.
He vocally sounds exactly the same, which was a dream. Obviously, the Mike Tenay partnership was so special, but obviously, you know, fans of a certain vintage and those who watch the classic Nitro review with myself and Sam know that Mike Tenay is basically airdropped into commentary whenever there's any luchador flavored action going on, because he's the one of those commentators that actually knows what he's doing.
Yep.
So it's a lovely little homage to that and a tip of the hat if they have him as part of WWE AAA Worlds Collide.
I really hope they do. I hope this isn't bollocks.
I hope they do it as well. And it might be something maybe they announce on SmackDown tonight. That'd be a nice way of doing it.
That'd be bring him out.
Yeah, bring him out. Oh, do it, you monsters. So that's a big weekend ahead for WWE. We'll have live reactions to Money in the Bank with Adam and Andrew. We'll have, that's one of those two. And what happened at and the WTF moments coming up after that as well. Meanwhile, we'll stay with another name who did rather well in TNA.
Another bloody underrated legend.
Underrated legend of a name who is coming out of hiding on the Serengeti, if you will, around All In for AEW stuff for StarCast.
Bloody alpha male Monty Brown. Yeah! Monty Brown coming out Fightful saying that Brown will appear at StarCast during the weekend of All In Texas. They say StarCast and Paragon Talent have been trying to coax Monty Brown to make an appearance for some time, and a deal was finally struck last month. We saw him in AEW not too long ago. The man has aged tremendously well. He is unreal. There are a few people that don't get enough kind words about them from TNA, and it's good to see all the love recently for Monty Brown. Amazing Red's another one, Mike Tenay. But no, Monty is class. Monty's class, and the fact that he's going to be there is just awesome.
I really like the way that Fightful worded it about how StarCast and Paragon coaxed him into doing it. Like they've got like a stake on a fishing pole and like a little cage that comes down when he grabs it. Right, we got him. Get him to StarCast. Sign those autographs, Monty. Yeah, delighted to see that as well. Was not delighted to see what happened to the son of Finlay on NXT this past week. We saw Chase U facing Dark State, and it was during that match that Uriah Connors got like a proper elbow in the head at one point, right in the face. And I think that's where what happened. He shared on Twitter soon afterwards that he had several chipped teeth and a big old hole in his tongue. The state of that. Oh, yeah.
Yuck. It's not very. I don't know what to say about the mouth stuff. Is gross, isn't it? And the size of the hole. You could fit a marble in that. Could take it off screen now. That's enough of it. Sorry for putting you through that.
Sorry if you're not a fan of mouth stuff.
Yeah.
However, Connors has given us an update and shared that he's had dental surgery following the injury. He's had his teeth all sorted out. No word on how much time, if any, Connors is going to be missing out on, though.
No. Well, get well soon, and don't post any more pictures like that to Twitter. There's enough mucky stuff on Twitter to begin with without pictures of that. Horrible.
There's enough filth on that platform, enough muck. WrestleMania 42, still very much pourquoi when it comes to what's happening and when and where. This was after it was announced that New Orleans were no longer hosting WrestleMania, and it's looking like it's heading to Vegas. It's not been confirmed yet, but WrestleVotes Radio have given us an update on it regardless.
Saying we are told the official announcement is on the verge, with WWE deciding how they complete the rollout, especially within the social media space, as they are aware of the backlash incoming. It's been non-stop since the start, and there's a lot of peed off people about this. WWE is aware of the backlash that has already surfaced on social media, so they are taking that into account when they make the official announcement. I mean, what can you possibly do to combat that? People have booked tickets. They're completely justifiably pissed off about it. Mm-hmm. So how do you tone that down? I don't know.
Have Triple H make the announcement with those swinging hooks behind him.
Oh,
We've had some backlash, and I'll go, oh, Paul, I forgive you. Don't worry about the thousands I can't get back on my flights and be, I forgive you. You made a reference to the backlash hooks. There's a lot of goodwill that needs to be done here in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, they tried to sort of cool the jets by saying, look, New Orleans is going to be hosting big events coming up. It's going to be a big place. We'd love to come back. So we'll see you soon. Mm-hmm. But obviously, for people who are out of pocket for booking stuff for Mania, you're going to have to do something to sweeten the deal. But the reason this hasn't been officially announced yet, despite the fact that it seems pretty much confirmed that they're going to be in Vegas, is because they want to replicate the entire WrestleMania experience from this year next year, and that comes down to the venue. So they want the Allegiant Stadium again for night 1 and night 2. They want all the WWE experience stuff to take place at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and they want the Fontainebleau Hotel for all the evening stuff.
Well, you know what, Tom? I hope they don't replicate the crowd, because they were rubbish. To be fair, they didn't have enough to cheer for or anything. It wasn't the best WrestleMania or anything like that. But I did think the crowd were a little bit muted at various points. So if you went this year, don't go next year. We'll
Let someone else have a go.
Yeah, we'll get some French and some Puerto Ricans in, because they know how to do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a long week for fans, and by the time you get,
shut up! What are you talking about?
Week. It's a long. Hey, look. One thing I'd rather they didn't replicate, obviously the crowd, and also that Tony Hinchcliffe bollocks they did.
Yeah.
Can we not do that this year? That was
might have been a mistake.
That was silly, eh? But what do I know? I'm just a woke lefty who doesn't like people getting their feelings hurt. But it comes to Las Vegas WrestleMania. It's looking very much like that is the case. But you know what? London still want to come a call in for WrestleMania 42. Sadiq Khan, the London mayor, was on CNBC, and he was very optimistic for a future WrestleMania. He said, "I'd love for WrestleMania to come to London. Triple H, if you're watching, we want WrestleMania to come to London." He spoke a little further about it, didn't he?
Yeah, saying if WrestleMania came to London, my message to the team there is that we wouldn't just have a great weekend, we'd have a festival. Legends in WrestleMania coming to London, current stars, but also future stars as well. It will be a completely new market for them as well. It's not really a new market for them. I mean, if you want WrestleMania, you have to just stump up loads and loads of cash. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's it.
Any big event now from WWE. In fact, that they're starting talking about getting money for Raw and SmackDown and stuff. Like, you've got to pay if you want WWE to come to you. So, anyway, nice picture of him with a little belt there. It's funny, isn't it?
I do love that picture. I feel like every time I look at that picture, the belt gets smaller. I'm not sure if it's just me, though. But yeah, massive weekend for Money in the Bank flavoured stuff right here on this very channel. We've got 9 pitches waiting for you, as well as predictions for the show. And then you and Andrew are having another late night watching it live, aren't you?
Yeah, made that sound very romantic.
I certainly did. No mouth stuff. Live reactions throughout the night, plus what happened at the WTF moments on patreon.com/Cultaholic with Ross as well. And for the very latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.